this part, I'm gonna introduce a little bit what is the Chinese folk music. Usually we divide it for the three kind of form. Like the first one is palace music. You know, it's all for the empire. Like we do the pray for song, pray for rain, or we do the ceremony, like some princess get married, or we some soldier they win the war, like this. The palace music, and we usually like do like this part. Right now, the dancer and artists they want to just perform like the old Asian people, but we cannot because our music history is how it's kind of pity that we have no voice. Like we just write it down in history, but we cannot listen or we cannot hear that. We're gonna see that some of the wall, like the Asian people depend on the wall, but we cannot repeat it back. So recently the people just want to they catch the hints from the history, like the theory or the text, and on the wall they just dance it, just want to repeat. But I know that it won't be, it cannot be. And the next part will be the folk music, and it's we all know about that Beijing opera, like it's famous. But we have lots of like opera in different province and in different area. So the folk music is come from the people, like from the society, like the Asian people from Song Dynasty. They start to have the stage on the on the street, and they start to play dance for the entertainment, and they can get some famous money from the audience. The last part we call the scholar music. Like we have a story. It's called 高山流水. It's called that all the scholar like us. We have a word. It's called 知音. That name is interesting. Scholar music, especially the word called 知音, is translated directly. It's called note music. We call that 知音 as the soulmates. So in the Asian China, we emphasize the music, like the influence of the music for the people. So the scholar, like they usually play these two instruments. One is called xiao, one is called wuqi. And there are so many channels on YouTube to introduce that scholar music right now. And if you are interested in that, you can search. Like I will tell you later. the channel's name is in Chinese. And the next part that we also call Chinese instrument. That all instruments right now we just heard it is for the modern orchestra. But for the Asian Chinese music instrument, it's called 5音, like 8 elements. It's made by the 8 different elements. You can see that it's made by metal, stone, bamboo, or the worm, and made by the wood, and made by the skin of the animal or something else. So we call it 8 elements, and it's the overall name for the Asian Chinese instrument. Oh, this one is so interesting. I don't know that this semester we learn about the pentatonic like scale. I don't know that. Do you have any idea like how they generate? Do you know that why is do re mi so la? Why? You don't know that. It's so honor for me to introduce to you. So in our music theory, which is do re mi so la, is 5/5, like do. The count for 5 is so la si do re mi fa so la. Sorry. And the last one is mi, right? So do re mi so la is comes like this. I don't know how we instruct it, but in our history, like the people love number five, like the figure of five, and they create lots of things like want to conclude or summarize the truth of the world and universe. Like we watched the movie of the Frozen too, like we have the rain or ground or something. But in China, we have the five elements. It's wood, water, fire, matter, and earth. Like we think that these kind of five elements generate each other's and overcome each other's. And over do, re, mi, so, la, we have your specific name. We all know that do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti is from like usually teach my student in Chinese. I'm sorry, I don't know if it's pronounced in English. That the name, the pitch name, the solfege. So we have our own name of that. It's called 工商绝句语. It's equal with do, re, mi, so, la. And it's interesting is that it's also like in our body, we just indicate that everything is associated with each other. As well as the elements, as well as the pitch, as well as our body, like the heart, liver, and spleen, and lungs, and kidney. We have these five and can associate with the music five and associate with the elements. So the Chinese medicine is so mystery. I respect that, but I cannot understand. I just introduce you a little bit. Like if your heart is hurting, that means your fire in your body, your fire is over. Like you can choose the fire, which is associated with like maybe me or soul, like this kind of scale. And you can listen more, it can make your body. It's kind of the music therapy right now. But in the ancient China, we have a different, like, we associate the universe, nature with our bodies together. So I want to give the example of the scale. Like in my province, I just want to sing a little bit like folk melody. You're gonna know what I'm saying. La 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 so la 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 so mi re 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 mi so mi fa so mi re mi fa do la so la. And if you end by breath, that means it's shang, like the second shang scale. And if you're shang like associated with your spleen or kidney, that you learn that more composition associated with shang scale. And for example, I give another example of so re so, and you stop by so. That means is 指 scale. So it's kind of the pentatonic, like what I transfer to my student to know about that five pitches, like how the Chinese like the scales or folk music associate with the nature and your body, and lots of mystery things. Like we have lots of like ceremony. Even I don't understand. I don't know about that pray, like the dance, like this. I don't know so much, but I'm really interested in that. Next part will be my instrument. My instrument is an international instrument, and it comes from Persian, like before 400 years ago. And we have a classmate from Persian, like Sadaf and Surush. And my instrument is from their hometown. At that time, it's Ming Dynasty, the end of Ming Dynasty, and start of Qing Dynasty. And the Asian people would just do the commercial and they transfer, they sell their tea, their silks, or they transfer their culture by some ambassador. So my instrument is from Persian, but my instrument and the modern piano has the same ancestor. It's called the ancient piano. The piano it has the mechanics inside, like it has hit the string. but we use our hammer in our hands to hit the string. So we are made by the wood as well, and before that, the string, we are just for accompanying with some opera, like which I introduced before, the folk music, like someone they are saying, and we just accompany. And after the new China founded, and we start become a soloist, like we start the ensemble with soloist and something. So yeah, this is our Nelson family as well. And you can see it has Korea, it has Europe, in Hungary, especially in Hungary, we call this one is symbolon. This one is also from Hungary. And this one is from Persia. It's called saltworm. It's from India, and it's from Arabic somewhere. Yeah. And the next part will be my performance time, and I will play 3 different pieces. Like first one, you're the love song from Asian. Like it's I arrange it, and it's written by the pentatonic scale. And
in my music and in my culture, just welcome to connect with me. And I have a channel as well. I'm not advertisement. I have a channel called the China Delsmer in YouTube. So you're gonna hear more of my original work, especially the electronic music. And I love that. I love creating. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.